to your 2026 video horoscopes with me, Lada from AstroLada.com. I call those short and sweet summaries of 2026 for each of the 12 signs because they focus just on Saturn and Jupiter, the two planets that determine the external and internal environment, the most important events in our life. We'll go through them so you have an idea how the year will be ahead. But if you'd like the full version of those videos, you can check my 2026 video horoscope, 2 hours for each of the signs, way more in depth. We covered the other planets, Uranus, Pluto, and Neptune as well, all the eclipses, all the retrogrades of Venus and Mercury, and so on. But now enjoy and may you have a blessed 2026. Sun, Moon, Rising 2026. Leo. In 2025 and 2024, we had the majority of planets, the major players in water, the nodes, Jupiter, Saturn. So maybe it felt a bit heavy. We're fire, we want lightness. Anyone who is Leo, Sun, Moon, or Rising, they want things to be, happening, and planets kind of pushed us into those subconscious houses. Jupiter in your 12th house, Saturn in your 8th house, working with feelings, working with the subconscious on old traumas. So there might have been this feeling of being stuck, especially 2025, 2024 as well, because of this, water, water, what does water do? Water takes out fire. So our fire might have been taken out a bit. But it was a good period to detox, 2025, to let go of the past, to go introspective, to work on your subconscious, to clear up unprocessed feelings and emotions. But it's emotional process, and it's not an external so much as it's an internal. But thankfully in 2026, all the energy starts moving into fire, so we'll get activated. We won't feel so stuck and backlogged with feelings, emotions, or subconscious processes that we're not even aware of. And we'll start feeling more like ourselves the more 2026 comes. First, Saturn and Neptune enter into fire, Aries, into your 9th house, which is an inspirational, visionary house. And you start kind of Saturn there for the next 2 years, 26, 27 into 2028. We'll be making a trine to Leo. In 2026, the first 15 degrees of Leo will feel Saturn from 0 till 15. In 2027, the second 15 degrees will feel Saturn from 15 till 30. Saturn has stabilizing influence on us by its trine. Saturn it helps you hold the vision for the future, 9 houses and the future, and holding this vision, materializing it, walking towards it. So the things that you start now in 2026, the first 15 degrees of Leo, or 2027, the second 15 degrees of Leo, from 15 to 30, will be long lasting. When Saturn makes a trine to your sun, if it's in Leo, your career-wise stabilizes. You still have to work hard, but there is a purpose and a meaning, and it's stabilizing. Long-term results and effects. Yes, slowly but surely growth, and going towards what you want. If it's your moon in Leo, it's more like stabilizing about your feelings, your emotions, your hormones for women, your health as well. Why not? The moon is very connected to the health, especially of women. It's stabilizing your relationships, your marriages, your relationships with parents, or your parental responsibilities kind of becomes harmonious. Yes, there is more of those responsibilities, but you're doing them with purpose, with meaning, it stabilizes your life, your living situation, your personal life situation stabilizes, and it's secure, no shocks. If it's your ascendant in Leo, it's stabilizing for yourself as a person, your path in life, and your stability in life overall. And whatever you begin again, because the first house is beginnings, if it's your ascendant, it's kind of long lasting. You can have long lasting effects for you in a positive way. Though otherwise, Saturn through the 9th house is known to sometimes to give us like some existential crisis. What is the purpose of life? Looking for answers to those big questions. What is my purpose? well, what is life here? So some of you can even go more philosophical, try study astrology, cosmology, religions, philosophy, things that um, coaching, finding a coach in life that can structure your life a little bit, that can help you extract the purpose and meaning for you and the main goals. Because the ninth house is a house of a future, and Saturn there wants to make you work hard a bit on planning your future, organizing your future, and the meaning that you have in life, and find a more meaning that is rooted in something more truthful. So sometimes people can have a bit of an existential crisis. What is the purpose of life? Uh, why am I here? And that can start like a big transformation, in the sense that sometimes people start learning. They realize I'm not in the right career. They decide to pre-qualify when Saturn is in the ninth house, because they realign with their new goals when Saturn is there about themselves, new goals and visions for themselves. So it's good time if you want to study something. Saturn puts hard effort wherever it goes. So study, education, higher knowledge of some sort, or to teach. Saturn can give you responsibilities with teaching others, with coaching others, with being kind of in a paternal or guardian or guidance role to others, or searching out such more mature, experienced figures in your life to put as a guide, as a father figure, as a moral compass, to follow them as well. Saturn also makes you work hard on your moral compass. So it can present some moral dilemmas, whether you should do this or that. Is it right morally or no? And you have to battle sometimes through that. And to, of course, hopefully to choose the higher and the right path. Sometimes it's about a dilemma connected to law and law and order. In the ninth house is the judiciary, not like the law system, you know. And sometimes, in more extreme cases, it can be like some court, some legal matters that you're dealing with, legalizing your citizenship somewhere, dealing with institutions and legal kind of documentations for foreign living and putting efforts there. That's when Saturn was transiting the ninth house from my sun. I moved to America, and those 2 years was all about documents, green cards, interviews. Saturn doesn't block things from happening. It's just onerous, you know. You need to do this thing. It's you have to. Saturn's word is you have to. So some of you might be dealing with such things like nine houses, foreign places as well. Others can be dealing with some kind of other legal matters to, make things more legal. Okay, I don't want to repeat myself. Or it can be about learning higher knowledge, as I said. And questioning the big questions. For me, when Saturn transited the ninth from my ascendant, I started doing astrology. I started professionally doing it. Ninth house is higher knowledge, and I started studying traditional astrology then. And I had an older teacher that I really respected, who was a great helping hand to me. So older authority guidance figures as well. And sometimes this can put some pressure on relationship with father figures, Saturn in the ninth house, or some difficulty happening there. This is the more, unfortunately, sometimes such things happen. But otherwise, Saturn is very helpful from the ninth house. And it helps you see what are the next practical steps to take to in your plans for your future, and to organize yourself. Long-term planning, it helps you be very good with long-term planning. With restriction, it happens more naturally. Postponement of gratification for some long-term goal. So this kind of more serious side of you, but it's constructive, and it doesn't rob you of your spark. You do it because there is a purpose for it. And the first part of the year, Jupiter is in your 12th house. It moved there from June 2025, and will stay there till July 2026. Jupiter through the 12th house is, you might need, sorry about that. It's about completing certain attachments as well. And it's much easier to let go of attachments, whether it's addictions, whether it's emotional attachments to something that is, or someone that is no longer healthy for us. And Jupiter Wherever Jupiter is, it happens with ease for us. So you release, you let go of emotional attachments, of uh, psychological attachments, or let go of certain things in your life, especially unhealthy habits, with ease. So wonderful time for that, but it's more internal work. You see, as I said, first Saturn was in your eighth house for many years, and Jupiter now joined, and you still have some inner work to do till July. And Jupiter there, it also gives the green light for anything to do with foreign countries, foreign travel. Uh, I haven't traveled foreign for a while, and now Jupiter entered my 12th house from my Leo moon, and I visited a foreign country, and I really enjoyed it. Jupiter, it's like things go wonderful. Or if you want to, and as I said, it can work together, like foreign citizenship, their document Saturn in the ninth house, legalizing matters, while Jupiter gives you the green card light for faraway places. Jupiter in the 12th house is wonderful for psychology work, for uh, dream work, lucid dreaming. Oh my god, I've been having such vivid, crazy dreams as a Leo moon myself. And even I've been seeing things that happen in the future through my dreams, because Jupiter is the prophetic planet of seeing the future. And when it transits the 12th house, the invisible world can, or your ancestors, or your departed loved ones, or your guardian angels, call them however you want, they work through the 12th house, can give you very clear messages that are right about your future, or very clear guidance about your future. I had the best psychic reading in my life when Jupiter was transiting the 12th house from my ascendant. I was very confused where to go, what to do. I called a psychic, the first time I ever called a psychic. Never since then have I had such a good reading. And she said, she lined that, like God allowed that at that time to receive correct information. And she told me exactly how I'll be famous, I'll be teaching people. And I was not even doing astrology then. And it all came to pass, but it gave me, there was this opening to the other side. Opening when Jupiter transits the 12th house, that you're allowed to see information, to be given information about the future, or about guidance that is important for you. You can even receive guidance in your intuitively. You become super intuitive when Jupiter is in the 12th house, or in your dreams, or just kind of you pick up things and you know what is true and what is not true. Oh my god. And it's about detoxing as well, this 12th house. And then Jupiter, the big news is Jupiter is entering your house, Leo, from July 2025 to 6, from the end of June, the beginning of July. And will stay there for 1 year. This is incredible. Only once every 12 years Jupiter enters your sign. So all eyes on you. Not only all eyes with you, this is your year from the second part. You see, Jupiter leaves one subconscious house, and enters the house of new beginnings for you. If it's your sun in Leo, you'll have big successes from the middle of 2026 till the middle of 2027 in your career, or something very good happening through important men in your life, in your goals, in your directions, just things lining up perfectly for you. If it's your moon in Leo, this 1 year when Jupiter will be there can be emotional healing, growth of the family, happiness, emotional happiness, happy emotional connections and relationships, your personal life, or home, or place of living, finding the right place of living, home of living. If it's your ascendant, new direction in life, healing of the body. Even for the sun, moon, and ascendant, all three are connected to the health of the body, strengthening, improving, new opportunities coming to you. Jupiter naturally rules your 5th house. It's the house of good karma. So good karma is coming to you. Oh my god. Sorry about that. Been sick for a whole month, can't get better. I can't wait for planets to move out of the water signs, come into the fire signs. I'm all fire. And when as fire, we have a lot of water planets transiting. It's like all the detox and all the kind of, there is weakness there. But when it comes into fire, progressively in 2026, we come into our power, into our strength, into our health, new opportunities, growth, even romantic love, because Jupiter rules the 5th house, comes as an opportunity for Leos from the second part of the year, or children, joy through children, or joy through some creative project. that makes you feel alive, connected, sparkly, all of those things will come. It will be like a cloud is lifted from your life from July onwards. It will feel like this more and more. The more Jupiter enters into Leo, the more you'd feel alive, happy, opportunities coming, just like the blessings, the divine blessings of cornucopia, of abundance, your good luck as well. And also Jupiter rules the eighth house. uh, as a rule of the eighth house, there can be sudden reversals, but they carry a silver lining for the good, with hidden opportunities and rewards in them, and money coming to you through others as well. Anyway, and the other big event is that the eclipses start happening in Leo, in Aquarius, already from February. There will be eclipses in your seventh, first house, February, then in August, and then in 2027 again. This is huge when eclipses are happening on the axis of your first and seventh house, or the axis of your sun, moon. This is fated relationships come. If you're single, maybe you'll meet someone you'll be for the next 18 years at least. Marriages, or big changes in relationships, big changes in your roles in life. Eclipses, and I speak exactly which degrees will be affected by these eclipses in my extended videos. You can check it out for 2026. It's only $19. It's 2 hours. For Leo, I go much more in depth about Saturn, about Jupiter, with stories, how they can, from real people, how Jupiter affected them through the first house, how North Node through the seventh house affected them, things that you're going to be having, how Uranus will affect you in your 11th house, how Neptune in the ninth house will affect you, how Pluto in the seventh house with the North Node will affect you. Huge real life stories that I give as an example. Thank you. But the universe is behind you. This becomes your year, Leos. It's like the whole planets conspire. Saturn's helping you with the trine. Jupiter will be there from the second part of the year, just rejuvenating your forces, your desire for life, your life spark comes back on. Uranus helping you from the 11th house. So many planets are conspiring to help you this year. Thank you.